I'm the Youth and Schools Worker at Carshalton Beeches Baptist Church. And this week we're going to be talking a little bit about the fact that God knows the ending. So I don't know if you saw the Prime Minister's briefing on Sunday or if you've been following the news, but either way, regardless of how you feel about the government, they're trying to decide what we're going to do next. What's going to happen with this whole lockdown situation? What's that going to look like? What businesses might open? What's happening with schools? Everything just seems a bit up in the air. For you might think it's great that the government want to be really flexible so that they can adjust their strategy to the situation that we're facing. For others of you, you might just be wanting to pull out your hair and say, why on earth can they not just tell me what's going to happen next? I want to work out what's going to happen with school. I want to work out when I can see my friends again. When is this whole thing going to blow over? I don't know about you, but I'm definitely a planner. I like to know what's going to happen next. I like to have a plan and follow it. You see, the situation we're in, this lockdown, it's not like that. And I'm finding it really difficult, if I'm honest. I'm finding it really challenging to realise that I can make as many plans as I want in the world, but that doesn't mean they're necessarily going to come true. When we look to the Bible, we can be really encouraged. You see, I might not be able to make plans right now, but I know that God's plans haven't changed. You see, the Bible says this in the last chapter of Revelation, the last chapter of the whole Bible. It says, God is the Alpha and the Omega, the first and the last, the beginning and the end. It's telling us that the God who created the universe, who put the stars in the sky, who created the plants, the trees, who created you and me, that God, he wasn't just there at the start, but he's also going to be there at the end. He knows what's going to happen next. When this pandemic started, it might have taken us by surprise, but it didn't take God by surprise. And as we try and navigate what the next few weeks and months might look like, as this is a challenging time, guess what? God's plans haven't changed. God already knows what's going to happen in the coming months. If I'm travelling somewhere, if I'm going on a journey, especially if it's somewhere I've not really been before, I try to use Google Maps. And it would work really well, except I'm rubbish at reading a map, so I do often still get lost. You see, what I find more helpful than having a map on my phone is having someone in my passenger seat who's been wherever we're going before, who knows the route. For me, in this pandemic, God's a bit like having that person in the seat beside me, telling me how things are going to go. He's been this way before. He knows how things are going to play out. We're not going to get lost. We're not going to end up in the middle of nowhere. We're going to end up in exactly the right place. This week, if you're finding things really stressful, if you're finding it frustrating that you can't make any plans, why not spend some time in prayer? Ask God to give you a sense of peace, to give you peace that he knows how things are going to play out. Ask him to help you trust him as you go through these next few weeks. Remember, God's plan hasn't changed, even if it feels like all yours have. Thanks for listening to this short talk this week. It's been great going on this journey with you so far. If you've got any topics that you'd like me to cover, whether that's something that's going on in your life or on the news at the moment, please just leave them in the comments below. If you want to stay up to date with everything we're doing on this YouTube channel, why not hit the subscribe button? It'd be great to see you each week. Alright, catch you soon. Bye!